Hidden in the suburbs of Toronto lies a place locals lovingly call J-Town, a tiny slice of Japan, right here in Canada. Today, we're taking you inside this hidden gem, a place that truly feels like stepping straight into Japan. From the outside, it may look simple, but what's inside is anything but ordinary. As we step into J-Town, the first thing we see is Heisei Mart, a Japanese supermarket we'll explore later in this video. Just off to the side, a small pond gently overflows with the soft sound of water, adding a quiet sense of calm that feels distinctly Japanese. Further along, there are a few tiny restaurants and specialty shops. Then Famu, a Japanese butcher shop known for its premium cuts and Wagyu beef. And finally, Bakery Nakamura, home to authentic Japanese pastries and cakes, which we're heading to now. Each one plays a part in what makes J-Town quietly magical. The smell of sweet pastries greets us at the entrance. The cake display is breathtaking. So many beautiful cakes, each one carefully designed like a piece of art. Bright colors, seasonal fruits, delicate layers, and a wide variety of flavor. Japanese cakes are built on precision. Less sugar, more air, and a delicate balance of flavor and beauty. Seeing the strawberry shortcake reminds us of a Christmas ad from the 1920s in Japan, featuring a snowy white shortcake, soft, elegant, and festive. Of course, we bought a slice of strawberry shortcake, incredibly fluffy, light in texture, with just the right amount of sweetness. We also picked up mango mousse, guava, chocolate mousse, tiramisu, and raw cheesecake. Our advice: buy at least 6 slices so you don't have to pay tax, and you get to try more flavors. After buying the cakes, we headed to the cookie section. Crisp, buttery, and subtly sweet, with flavors like matcha or sesame. We like to enjoy them slowly, with a cup of tea or hot chocolate milk in winter. Then came an entire section of chilled desserts and sweets, all just as beautifully designed. There was panna cotta in tiny glass jars, colorful mochi sets that look almost too pretty to eat, and coffee jelly that gently wobbles with every movement. Then we saw these cat-shaped puddings. Playful, wobbly, and almost too cute to eat. It is a light dessert we especially enjoy in the summer. Then we came across these delicate sweets called nerikiri. Nerikiri is a traditional Japanese sweet made from white bean paste and rice flour, often shaped like flowers or seasonal motifs and served during tea ceremonies. It made me think of my niece, who would love these nerikiri. Just around the corner, we saw racks of individually wrapped pastries in all kinds of flavors, from chocolate Danish to yakisoba bread and fluffy egg salad sandwiches. We had not been to J-Town in a long time, and seeing these brought back memories. Whenever we visit Toronto, this is one of the spots we never skip. We always leave with a nice selection of individually wrapped pastries to freeze and enjoy later. Even after reheating, they stayed fluffy, crisp on the outside, and moist on the inside, a comforting start to quiet mornings. After the bakery, we made our way to Heisei Mart, the Japanese supermarket at the heart of J-Town. As soon as you step into the supermarket, you walk straight into the snack section. Shelves filled with chips and salty treats in all kinds of Japanese flavors. For example, among the flavors inspired by classic Japanese dishes, we saw chips flavored with seaweed, takoyaki, a popular octopus ball dish, and okonomiyaki, the savory Japanese pancake. When it comes to packaged snacks, Japanese ones are our favorite, not just for their creativity, but for their precision. Bold, yet balanced flavors, and textures that are crispy, airy, and light. Then come the sweet snacks. Cookies, biscuits, and buttercakes in all kinds of flavors. What stands out is the packaging. Most sweet snack boxes contain individually wrapped pieces. So when you open a box of cookies, each one is sealed on its own, which keeps them from turning soft or hard over time. Each bite is still chewy or crisp, just like the first one. We have tried several of these over the years, and in our experience they have all been delicious. Beyond just keeping the snacks fresh, the packaging is also beautifully designed, maybe because in Japan, snacks are often meant to be shared as gifts, brought back from travels for co-workers, friends, or family. In another aisle, we spotted character-themed candies, Super Mario, Pokemon, and more, each with fun shapes and colorful packaging. Just around the corner, we came across a section with Japanese chocolates and other sweet snacks. Japanese chocolate may not be as well known as Swiss or Belgian, but we have tried some smooth and delicious ones from brands like Royce and Meiji. Our favorite is still Belgian chocolate, especially from a few select shops in Brussels, but we still enjoy trying something different now and then. Have you ever tried Japanese chocolate? Let us know in the comments, and share your favorite chocolate brand too. We headed to the refrigerated section, where a variety of fresh Japanese treats awaited. There was sweet rice cakes in different flavors, beautifully designed mochi sets, delicate roll cakes, soft buns like white peach and red bean, and a selection of Japanese drinks including matcha and cafe lattes. Among them, the mochi stood out, not just for their soft texture and colorful presentation, but for their deep roots in Japanese tradition. Mochi has been part of Japanese culture for over 2,000 years, often enjoyed during celebrations and rituals. Traditionally, it's made by pounding steamed rice in a rhythmic ceremony, especially around the new year to bring good luck. In Japanese folklore, there's a story of a mochi that turned into a white bird after being struck by an arrow, a quiet reminder of its spiritual meaning. And today, pairing mochi with a warm cup of tea in the afternoon can be a quiet little joy. We continued through the refrigerated section and stopped in front of a shelf packed with comfort: bento boxes, croquettes, and onigiri. In case you are not familiar, onigiri are triangle-shaped rice balls, often filled with salty or savory ingredients and wrapped in seaweed. For centuries, onigiri have been carried on long journeys, believed to protect travelers and keep them safe. Even nowadays, we often grab a few for a road trip or a quick lunch between back-to-back meetings. They're just so convenient and delicious. Nearby, we spotted a shelf lined with freshly made Japanese dishes: sushi, takoyaki, and something a bit harder to find, omuyaki soba. It's stir-fried noodles wrapped in a soft omelette, topped with a drizzle of sauce and a sprinkle of seaweed flakes. Out of everything here, takoyaki is one of our absolute favorite dishes: crispy on the outside, soft inside, with a piece of tender octopus at the center. We wandered across to the opposite side of the store, into the tableware and decor section, a quiet area filled with Japanese plates, bowls, vases, and handcrafted pieces. But what truly caught our attention were the dishes themselves, each one displayed with ultra-realistic food models that looked almost too real to be fake. From sushi to grilled meat, tempura, and even spaghetti, every plate held a different dish, giving us an instant idea of how each one could be used at home. In Japan, this tradition of displaying food replicas is known as shokuhin sanpuru. This practice combines craftsmanship and practicality, and is often seen in restaurant windows in Japan to show customers exactly what to expect, down to the last garnish. We thought we would just take a quick look, but with all the beautiful dishware, we ended up browsing and wandering through the homeware section for quite a while. As we wrapped up our visit, we were reminded of what makes Japanese culture so special, where beauty, quality, and practicality go hand in hand. From pastries to pottery, snacks to packaging, everything feels thoughtfully crafted, not just to look good, but to be used and enjoyed. There is a real sense of care in the details, whether it is the precision of a sliced cake, the texture of a ceramic plate, or the way snacks are individually wrapped to stay fresh longer. After seeing all this, we left inspired by the deep attention to detail, a reflection of monozukuri, the Japanese philosophy of making things with care, precision, and pride. It is not just about aesthetics, it is about creating objects that are both beautiful and functional, designed to enrich everyday life. And that is exactly what we try to do at Chipmunk On The Hunt: uncover thoughtful discoveries that bring joy, beauty, and ultimately enrich everyday life.